Hey guys, so this video we're going to go in depth on the shin to shin position. It's a position that I get a lot of questions about, so we're going to look at a couple different aspects of it, all right? When you're entering the guard, sometimes basically the position is I step in and he's going to hug my leg, kind of like a single leg grip, and put that shin on shin, right? So yeah, so this position here. The problem this poses is as I drive in, often what will happen is the guy will clear my leg out and put me into single leg X. And now this can turn into like different X guard variations, ankle lock positions, heel hook positions if it's no-gi. There's a lot of different problems with letting the guy get that position, right? So a couple things. First off, just really quick prevention. One thing is just be mindful of the foot in general, right? So if I'm here and I don't want to be lazy as I'm stepping in if he's trying to put that foot in front, so I try to put it in front as I go in like that. So sometimes I'll be here and I kind of lift up and I try to step around it, right? That's just a really simple one, right? So I go here, I see he's trying to follow with the foot and I just step around and get in. I try to get my arm in for like a quick underhook, especially if it was no-gi, and I can push forward and try to go for the underhook knee cut. It's fine. Okay, but nonetheless, what's gonna happen is sometimes you're gonna come in, the guy's just gonna get the position, okay? So I get in here and he attaches tight. So once he's attached tight, I can't really step out of it super easy. So my main focus once this happens is rather than trying to finish the knee cut, the first thing is get rid of this shin on shin position, right? So rather than cutting, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drive my knee towards the right side. What I like to do is I usually get a hold of this arm if I can when I do this, so he can't like try to underhook my leg or anything. And look, I'm gonna drive here, keep this knee tight to you when I get there. Yeah, and I drive this way and I post my hand out here. From here, it's really hard for him to clear out effectively. Now what I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna use this left foot here. See, I kind of contract my right foot in tight, and I'm gonna use this left foot to try to get some pressure to step my foot back in. Once I step my foot back in, I wanna bring my foot really close to his butt or his hamstring here. Okay, this makes it really hard for him to come back. Now I'm gonna center back up and I keep my knee on the chest. Okay, there's different variations of this position. The guy may just have a single leg grip, especially if it's no-gi. He may have this lapel fed, which is a really common one. So he's got this guy fed, right? Same thing. Once I come back here, I need to keep this foot in, right? If I just go here, he can shrimp out and put that shin on shin back in, right? So what I wanna do is keep this tight, or sometimes I'll even step out here to kind of jam his leg up and keep my foot in, right? Once I'm here, it's really hard for him to get that instep in, right? Here, this leg is trapped, I'm sitting on his leg, and now I have different options for the pass finish, okay? I'm not gonna go super in depth on the different passes. I'll give you one or two options, but it just depends on what you wanna do. You could folding pass, you could knee cut. So one easy one is just going for an underhook. So what I'm gonna do here is once I trap this guy out, I'm gonna dig my underhook, and I'm gonna shoot my knee like a nail to the floor here near his armpit, like this. Right? I post my hand out high like this and I keep my right arm straight. I want to keep my right arm straight as a board here if he's holding the lapel until I can get my arm super deep. Then I grab the back and drive to break.